The top of the UFC heavyweight division is stacked with former champions and up-and-coming contenders, all waiting in line for their shot at the freshly crowned champion, Jon Jones. In the mid-part of the rankings, however, things are playing out quickly, with Spivac and Volkov knocking at the door of the top 5. And the matchup between Almeida and Rozenstruik is about to add another contender in the mix. Jailton Almeida is one of the hottest heavyweight prospects we've seen in years, with the hype being so big that people already call him the heavyweight version of Khabib. And considering the dominance in the grappling department he has shown thus far, it's easy to see why. After compiling a record of 13-2 on the regional scene in Brazil, Almeida got the chance to prove his worth on the Dana White Contenders show in September 2021, where he earned a contract with a second-round submission finish over Nasrudinov, who put Almeida's grappling to a serious test. The Brazilian made his official UFC debut in February 2022 with a first-round TKO finish over Danilo Marques, and would pick up the UFC's interest with another 3 finishes that year, out of which 2 came inside the first round. What Almeida brings to this matchup is exceptional offensive submission grappling, which, combined with his aggressiveness and athleticism, make him a tough matchup for anyone. Despite being a relatively small heavyweight compared to other fighters in the division, Almeida does a great job of making up for the lack of an intimidating physique with speed, explosiveness, perfect timing, and technique. And it's very hard for the opponents to stop him from imposing his will inside the cage, even when they know what's coming. And that's why people consider him to be a new Khabib. He has all the right to feel confident about this matchup, as Rozenstruik has clearly struggled against elite wrestlers, and this is definitely the area Almeida's going to bank on. However, Rozenstruik has more experience, and in this matchup, he's bringing elite kickboxing skills and a superhuman power to shut anyone's lights with a single touch. Just recall 2019, a year in which he managed to score 4 back-to-back knockouts before losing a title elimination bout to Francis Ngannou. The following 3 years were a mix of spectacle knockout wins and unfortunate losses for Rozenstruik, who managed to keep himself relevant inside the top 10, but failed to make a major breakthrough as he went 3-3 in his last 6 fights. Coming off a spectacular 23-second knockout over Chris Daukaus, Rozenstruik believes that he has a lot more to offer in the heavyweight division, and he too can quickly get back in the mix if he manages to stop Almeida's hype train. And despite the fact that he's not an elite grappler, Rozenstruik has a big advantage in the stand-up, where he'll be looking to put Almeida out within the first round. Overall, this is one of those striking versus grappling matchups, where the winner will be a fighter who gets their game going and manages to impose their will inside the cage.